The law was passed at 2006. It was the very initial point for us that we start investment and we rely on private sector, or we involve private sector in our development campaign. It was new to Kurdistan and new to the entire Iraq as well. Iraq was coming out from a system and a regime that was everything made by government, and private sector was only taking a part as a subcontractor. But in our vision since 2006, we have started to think about drawing out very long-term partnership and strategic agreement with private sector and support private sector to take over some of government's responsibilities and to be a part of the decision-making process. Based on that, the investment law came to birth at that time. But when it came to birth, it came in a time that investment was, as a concept, was new to the area. So we have given everything that we can, and we did not deny any kind of rights to the investors. And we came to this point where we are now, size of our licensed investment, a part of oil and gas is almost touching $20 billion. This is not something that was easy and free of challenge. Challenges were coming from different ways. At that time, we were telling our investors, okay, we are waiting for you, come and get us your proposals and we are ready to take them up. We were telling them that all sectors are open, don't hesitate in touching any single sector that is in your mind: education, health, industry, agriculture, tourism, real estate. Now, the situation is different. We are no more telling investors that we need everything. We are telling them that, yes, everything is needed, but we have also our priorities. We are telling them that incentives will not be given out equally to all sectors. We would be giving incentives, higher incentives to some of more prioritized sectors and less incentives to other sectors, or at some case might be even zero incentive at some of these sectors, because competition has been very high on some of these sectors, so we need to calm down giving out more incentives. In the new law, we have also overcome scenarios about potential frauds or corruption. Board of Investment will work more closely with the relevant ministries, and project assessment and project and criteria for assessment would be made jointly, while before it was only Board of Investment who was doing that. Right now, we are also having different ways of filterizing decisions coming out from the board. We have also started or supported an institution which is Investors Union. It is a civil institution that they have full right to interfere to the decisions, and they are a part of the decision cycle at the investment board. And they are also having a representative at the Supreme Committee for Investment, chaired by Prime Minister. In addition to that, through a very open and transparent process, we have hired a high-profile and professional consultant from Germany, which is Ronald Berger, working with us closely. And one of the issues that they are concerned about is the accountability, and they are very helpful, or been helpful in having a roadmap on how to overcome this accountability issue and teamwork approach. So in the law that we would be reviewing, we have also indicated same incentives to the foreigners, same protection measures to the foreigners, but we have also put a clause that KRG should work very hard to buy memberships in international institutions that are providing guarantees to the investors. So we have tried as much as we can to overcome the gaps that we have identified or the gaps that were identified not only by us as government, but by private sector themselves, by media channels, by opposition, and also by reporters, economics, university faculties, in order to have a comprehensive point of view that can provide solution to the entire issues that came up out of the implementation of this law since the last 6 years.